If you guys remember, Sev Dumas was part of the guild growing up. She was orphaned at a very young age and she was trained to become an assassin that were located in Avalon, which is a fictional city in Europe in Call of Duty Black Ops 6. We learned a little bit about the guild and their history, and it all kind of came through cutscenes and information or conversations with Sev Dumas. And they appeared a bit as well in the Warzone storyline. Now, the guild was mainly known as a criminal organization. They specialized in weapon trafficking, smuggling, and arming the criminal underworld organizations. And they had a little side business again of training different assassins. Sev Dumas was just one out of many that they probably trained in Avalon. Now, we also know that this guild formed a relationship with the CIA rogue faction known as Pantheon. Now, we don't know the exact extent of that relationship, but we know that they supplied Pantheon with weapons and other stuff that they needed. We also remember that one of our missions when we first kind of get to know Savati was being tasked to kill one of the members of the guild. And so we infiltrated that area, we found the target, and we took him out. But again, the guild was just a criminal syndicate, arms dealer that was just kind of around. We didn't know too much about them, and we didn't think they were going to be all that important. Maybe we thought they were just going to be a side villain or a side antagonist for Sev, and that was basically it. But something interesting happened for the Black Ops 7 teaser trailer. We got the guild once again in a new form. This time they have a completely different logo. They have put up a front. They look clean. They look futuristic. They look like they're for the people. So I'm curious to know how we get this criminal syndicate who are murderers, gun smugglers, just criminals for the underworld in Avalon, how they become a worldwide organization that maybe intends to bring some sort of peace, intends to help the world. They clearly are still a weapons manufacturer, but now that's what they're called, a weapons manufacturer. And in 2035, where Black Ops 7 takes place, they are now ran by a woman named Emma Kagan, and they refer to themselves as a tech company and arms manufacturer. So something happened during the 90s where the guild maybe went dark. We have to assume that sometime in the 90s, potentially, the rogue Black Ops team led by Marshall, Adler, Woods were able to take down Pantheon. And with Pantheon being completely out of the board, the guild maybe had to go a little quiet because they knew that the rogue Black Ops team was onto them. So they kind of disappeared for a little bit, left some of the maybe villainous acts that they were doing, and somehow, some way, were able to reshape their goal, become this big company, and kind of be what they are now in 2035. Now, as much as we want to try to figure out how the guild got to where they got, how they tricked people, how Emma Kagan got into power, we don't know that yet. The only thing that we know about Emma Kagan so far is that at age 16, she joined MIT and she was interested in computer science, economics, and robotics. And at some point, she became the CEO of the guild. So even though Emma Kagan is the face of the guild currently, we don't know if she's truly the person behind it, truly the person that runs it. Back in the day, the guild was ran by the Lutazi family. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure they were ran by the Lutazi family. But there was like a big group of people, like almost a board, that kind of made the decisions. So maybe Emma Kagan, although she's the CEO, she's the face, and she's kind of being built up as the antagonist of Black Ops 7 so far, maybe there's a group of people behind her, the real guild, that are controlling everything that she's doing and kind of steering her in the direction that they want the guild to go into. Now, this opens up some important questions. David Mason is the one that kind of gets tasked, or maybe is the one in charge of stopping the guild in 2035. But because of the guild's connection to Black Ops 6, to Case, to Troy Marshall, to Savati Dumas particularly, I am kind of curious to see if maybe there's one or two flashback missions where Savati Dumas appears again or Troy Marshall appears again and they start talking about the guild. Maybe some of these past missions, if there are any, kind of show us how the guild were able to go quietly into the dark for a few years and how they re-emerged again. So maybe the CIA has the guild on their list for many, many years, and although they fooled most of the world, they still know that the guild has been dangerous and they've been trying to find a way to stop them. So I wanted to talk a little bit about that. get your thoughts on it. What do you think about the guild being maybe the main antagonist for Black Ops 7, and how do you think they got there? Now, lastly, I will say there are some rumors that there might be some new information on Black Ops 7 coming out today because it's June 20th and people are making a big deal out of it. I'm going to keep an eye out. If there's anything new, I will come out with another video later today.